If you haven't been paying attention, there is a movie coming out about the Osage Native American nation called Killers of the Flower Moon. And there's a Kansas connection, and we're going to talk about that today. For centuries, a portion of lands in Kansas was claimed by the Osage Nation. Originally, the lands that Osage claimed kind of covered this entire area in a big circle right in here. So kind of the 4 states area, parts of Missouri, off into Kentucky, Tennessee, so right in here. As the United States starts expanding, the Osage quickly realize that they're not going to be able to fight a war against the United States government. And they're going to be one of the tribes that, through treaties and agreements, actually has, relatively speaking, friendly relations with the government. The Osage Reservation in Kansas covered pretty much this entire southeastern portion, with a headquarters set right here in what was called the Osage Mission. Today, the Osage Mission is known as St. Paul, and that's where I'm from. The Osage petitioned the United States government, and they wanted the Black Robes, Jesuit priests, who they felt would be more open to educating them instead of just strictly converting them. And for the most part, they were right. After the Civil War, after more and more Kansas territory is being opened up for settlement, the Osage decided they're going to negotiate with the government again and cede some of their lands to get new lands in what is going to become Oklahoma. The government decided to contract with the owner of a railroad, William Sturgis, who was going to do the negotiating on behalf of the government and take most Osage lands for 19 cents an acre. The Osage wanted Father Schoenmakers there with them to act as an advisor. Sturgis went to Schoenmaker and said, "Hey, I'm going to give you a large tract of land if you convince the Osage to agree to my price." Father Schoenmakers was appalled. He immediately went to the Osage and told them, "Do not accept this deal. Be careful. Do not listen to this man. He is bad and he is trying to defraud you." Schoenmaker then left the meeting because he didn't want to further influence decisions and make it look like he was doing a bad thing. Sturgis eventually uses a murder that happens in central Kansas that was possibly committed by Native Americans to force them to sign the treaty. Schoenmakers hears about this and immediately begins working with the Osage and prominent members of Kansas to lobby the Senate not to pass the Sturgis Treaty, and it works. At Drum Creek, the Osage and the government meet once more time, and this time they are given $1.25 per acre, and they are given common control of their land, which granted them mineral rights to their land as well. The Osage also continuously negotiate with the government to keep control of the mineral rights for the land they take in Oklahoma, which is what leads them to, when they find oil on their land in Pawhuska in Oklahoma, leads to the story setting of the Killers of the Flower Moon. So there you go. The events of the Osage that transpired in Kansas and what's going to lead to what I'm hoping is a good movie. I'm going to try to go see it this weekend. Let me know what you think. But there you go. A little bit of history on the Osage and the Kansas connection. Have a good day, guys. We'll see y'all later. Peace.